All right, today we're going to be talking about what materials I use to pass CompTIA's Network Plus on the very first try. So let's head over and grab the objectives from CompTIA's website. And like I was talking about in the previous video, it's important to grab these because they help you stay focused on the material that CompTIA wants you to learn. All right, so once we get everything filled out, be able to get to the next page. Whoops. And I recommend that we download these. All right, now that we have these downloaded, let's check out the objectives. So the test details, we have a maximum of 90 questions. I had 83 on my exam with 3 performance-based questions. Some people call them PDQs, so they're interchangeable. The length of the test is 90 minutes. Recommended experience, they recommend A+. That's up to you. If you are wanting to get into help desk first, I would definitely get the A+, but if you want to jump straight to networking, then you can probably bypass that, in my opinion. They want you to have 9 months experience, and that could be something from like a home lab, which I think is an awesome way to learn if you don't have work experience. Passing score is 720. And the domains are, one is network concepts at 23%. Domain 2 is infrastructure at 18%. 3 is network operations at 17%. 4 is network security at 20%. 5 is network troubleshooting and tools at 22%. And if you scroll down here, you can see that they show the different protocols and ports that they're going to want you to learn. They want you to learn these different protocol types. The OSI model, they're going to want you to learn the TCP/IP model. So you just got to keep that in mind and just kind of go through, pretty much everything in this to make sure that you understand it well enough. Some things in it are obviously going to be more difficult. For me, it was the subnetting was very difficult. And it took me almost 3 months before I took the exam. I was studying an hour or two, 7 days a week. It took me a while. The subnetting was the thing that took the longest for me. All right, so next, let's go over to YouTube. And I'm going to search for Professor Messer. There we go. So with this, what I did with the playlist is the first time through, I watched them in order. Then I took notes on the sections that were giving me the most trouble, so that way I could focus on them when I went through it the second time. And the next thing is I headed over and grabbed Jason Dion's Network Plus course. There we go. This I highly recommend. I don't make anything from any of these recommendations. He also has a Facebook group where he's active in, which is great if you have any questions. And he covers everything that you need to learn, but he does it differently than Professor Messer, which I think is important to really, at least for me, I like to learn from multiple sources, so that way I've got things locked in. And for me, looking back, it was definitely well worth it. It really helped lock things in. So let's head on over to Boson and grab some practice exams. All right, so we're here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Network Plus. And we're going to go ahead and grab their practice exams. They do go for $99. If you look over to the right here, you can see that it shows the right answers and it goes into detail why those answers are right, why the other answers are not correct. Very, very helpful because CompTIA loves to word things tricky on their exams. They love to have questions that have 2 right answers, but they want a certain right answer. And this is where boson is like the icing on the cake, in my opinion. So on this exam, the most I spent was the 99 plus the 11.99. It's really not that much money, to be honest with you, because what are the exams going for now? Like, I think the network exam is going for over $300. So they're not cheap. And so for me to invest in Boson's Network Plus practice exams and Jason Dion's course is well worth the investment. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Smash the like button, hit the bell icon, subscribe, and until next time.